Hey everyone, Anthon-64 here, and today we're going to continue on some more Crash Bash on Sony PlayStation. Today is probably going to be the hardest part in this entire run of the game. The hardest one. I'm doing the Crystal Challenge for Embolism, Skyballs, and Pogo Padlock in one video. I'm ready to cry, to be honest. Like, I just started this and I'm ready to cry. So, I forgot, so I'll just rerun all the Crystal Challenges here. So, the Crystal Challenge for Embolism, Engine will only attack your side of the goal now. So, anytime that sucker shows up, you're gonna have to be ready to block your goal. On top of the fact that you already have to worry about the barrier, the goal, normal goal and everything, now you have to worry about this sucker over here just tossing balls over here. Thankfully, it's at a somewhat slower rate, somewhat. But the timing of when he throws out the balls are completely random. So, on top of needing to worry about these balls, and when they're going to pop to your goal, you have to know exactly when it's going to happen. Or at least be ready for it to happen. I'm already down. I already feel like resetting, to be honest. Bro, how? And keep in mind, Engine does have collision. So, if you toss a ball with the shockwave, there's a good chance you'll end up missing anyhow, and you just gotta... Oh my gosh. The barrier will only do so much for this challenge here, because now you have to worry about the collision of Engine coming by. Oh my god. You need the shockwave, at least for when Engine's firing. Any other instance, maybe not, but seriously, I'm down, like, Coco still has, like, 10, and I'm already down to 2. I'm dead. I'm already dead. Like, there's no way I'm going to make it through all this. It's got to be the run of the lifetime for me to make this, and it's not happening. I'm sorry, like. I don't even know why I'm still playing this, because, like, it's already over. Like, that's it. That's it. Maybe under some bane, I was hoping that maybe I could actually pull it off, because because Tiny and Dingledog we're at actually pretty low, we're at pretty low scores on their goal, so who knows? Maybe that could have been the one. But getting my hopes up on something like that is foolish. Really? Just that one? Oh my gosh. Yeah, like I said, it's completely random when or how many balls he shoots. So all you gotta do is just be on the ready to react. My reaction time is, as you can probably tell, is not the greatest right now. So probably wasn't the greatest time to do this recording. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, please. I am begging for mercy at this point. Alright, one again, okay. Keep laughing it up. Keep laughing, Dingledong. I will beat this eventually. Probably not with my lifetime, but I'll beat it. Last thing I want to do is think about being in my grave in the last few minutes I have living. I'm going to be stuck doing the Crystal Challenge on freaking Crash Bash of all things. Forget the relics, honestly. Ha! Are you That's what I get for trying to get the barrier. I still lost points for that. Dingledile has still over 15 points in his score, and I'm down to 5. Why is my reaction time so slow? Like, it's not delayed this time. Like, it's not delayed. Because we already had that taken care of a long time ago. Nah. Just finish me. Oh my god. Someone please help me. Honestly, you know, I'm actually kind of interested. What does the Crystal Challenge look like on the co-op version of this? Because, like, there's 2 people you have to try shooting this to now. What the heck was that? Oh my god. What? How? Like, it's like I'm hitting them, but am I not actually hitting them? Like, I honestly don't know. It's not the machine being too slow, is it? Shouldn't be. Oh my god. That time I was ready, but I didn't have the shockwave. And Coco and Tiny are still very much in the high. Well, pretty much all of them are still in the highs. Because they're like well above 10, and I'm still struggling at 8 right now. So my general tip for this is, unless you absolutely have to, if Engine's tossing some balls on your goal, even if it's not in the Crystal Challenge, just be ready to hit them without using the shockwave. Because honestly, more times I've used this than not, the goal, I've only ended up pushing the goal right back into my side, even farther than usual. Nah. You fail. I'll give this one more go, then I'm editing to the when I actually get a successful run of this. Whenever that'll be. I can imagine this part alone taking even longer than getting all the dev times put together. Because there's a little montage I have of that going on soon, but both of them, see, look at that. If it wasn't for me still being on there, that ball would have went in there like it was nothing. Alright. I'm not sure if it's really, I still don't think it's really better to use the analog stick for this than D-pad. Okay. Why did they shoot like 7 of them? I mean, it made it even at least, so I'm not complaining too much. Oh my god, no. Come on. I had to take the hit. Just so I can get a better chance of pushing these little devils away. Meanwhile, Dingo out here is still chilling with over 14 points on the score. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. I'm sorry if you can hear the control stick, by the way. I'm really trying to concentrate so I can get through this. Yo, Tiny's owl. Yo. Okay. That was a little pitiful, but that's okay. This might be it. This might be the run. Of course it'd be the run where I say I might have to start editing it. That actually looks like it could do. Alright, so it's one-on-one. Alright. Well, okay, really 2v1, because that's not fair how Engine's still aiming at me, but I guess that's the point of the challenge. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. Alright. Like I said, you can be able to manipulate the balls over here by simply just moving it closer to the opponent's goal. Are you serious? No, that's it. Oh my god. I ran out of the freaking shockwave. Alright, but you already know the drill. Oh my god. It took almost 25 minutes. Almost 25 minutes just for the first Crystal Challenge. Just the first one took almost 25 minutes. Good freaking lord. But I'm done with that now. Because now we're going to deal with much, much worse. I'm going to do Pogo Padlock next. Like, my mind is not ready to do freaking Skyballs yet after that. Just give me a sec here, guys, because I need to recollect myself after that. Just give me a second. Alright, sorry about that, people. I just needed to get a bit of a break. I also have to stretch a little bit because I almost forgot to stretch today. But yeah, just a recollection of Pogo Padlock's Crystal Challenge. The only way to get through this is that you have to steal the opponent's score just to be able to even paint the floor. So the missiles and your shoes are your best friend here. Let's see, can I get Coco? Yes, 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 beautiful. This might not be so bad. And keep in mind, they could still, yo, okay, that's alright. I still got a couple, cause like, keep in mind, They could still paint over their own like colors and lose score off of that by resetting. So it's not the end of the world doing this one, especially compared to both of the ballistics levels. But god dang, can it be very tiring trying to do all that at once. And I'm still behind because I gotta worry about Dingodile over here. And yes, in case you were possibly wondering, they could still steal like their colors if you happen to get it this way, just the same way as you. So my biggest threat right now is Dingodile. My goodness. I'll take that. I swear I aimed to the left. Yes, alright, crate, come on, crate. Not so great. No! Are you serious? Well, I mean, I was gonna get this anyway because Dingodile just has too much. But yeah, this one is actually fairly challenging. I like this one. This is one of the few crystal challenges I like. Because well, okay, maybe not one of the few that I like, just one of the few that that feels a bit fair in my opinion. How did you get hit by that too? Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Dang it, I should have waited. Man, Dingodile still has way too much. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? There's only so many, like, much of the games, I don't want to say RNG, but much of the games, like, skill level here is mostly dependent on whether or not you can actually land a hit on someone with a missile. If you can land a hit, that'd be great. Because then all you gotta do is just go up here, get a hit, get a missile, and get going. But unfortunately, if that's not the case, then good luck. Dang it, they really reset, and that's another thing I have a bit of an issue. There's no way I'm catching up to Dingodile like that. No.
You failed.
On top of that, it's like Dingodile's just getting a really huge score on this challenge. Well, that's just the struggle, having to worry about both the boxes and the, trying to get the missiles just so you can score. Yes! Perfect. Alright, I see him lining up. The most general strategy I have for this is what you normally find in like a shooting game. Just be on the ready for when someone's gonna try to take your side of things, and just hit them with a missile the second you see them. Perspective. Okay, just need to get a Coco. Alright, see, like, but this is I'm only doing great on this now just because they happen to line themselves up right when I can hit them. You could argue that's another challenge in itself, but unfortunately, as I mentioned before, they can do the same thing to you, even though you can't. You already have the challenge of being, with the inability to score properly. Okay. Let's see, now I just need to hit Coco. Never mind. Tiny. Perfect. Alright, come on. Nice. Now I just gotta block them from hitting a crate. That's it. Whew. Okay, this one wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. It only took about like 5 minutes. Not nearly as hard as the ballistics level here, or the one in Skyballs. I mean, was it? I forgot what it's called. Embolism. There we go. An embolism or Skyballs. Not even close. Because now I know that the other half of this hour is going to be spent on just that. Skyballs. And let me give you recollection on this one too. So basically, we're now reduced to the score of 10 as opposed to 20 initially. But now we have to worry about an insta-kill ball. These balls don't score, so you don't have to worry too much about them going in your goal. But there are times where you're just not going to be able to react in time to get away from the ball. That one was my fault. I went straight down there on top of the fact that the engine just happened to fall down there. Ain't that nice? But anyway, like I'm saying, like, there are times where you might just try hitting it and it's just like... But so that's just my general problem with this one. You have to worry about falling engines, a ball that can just turn into insta-kill, and you have to react. That was me acting out of fear. That was my fault, but... So I did look up some codes on this game, and surprisingly there was actually some pretty useful ones in here that I could use. But then it wouldn't be 200%, it would just be cheap percent at that point. Because then I'm not really learning anything. It's just that I can't really learn much about this when they add a mechanic that actively goes against what you already know with the minigame itself. Or the game mode. Like, I have to let a ball go in the goal just because it's insta-kill. And they could do this for more than one. I was stuck there. There was nothing I could do. Then there's situations like that. Like, oh my god. I just really want to know who thought this was a good design to actively have something go against the way to play. Because my general issue with the ball, other than an insta-killing, is the fact that that's just a ball I can't really score off of on the opponent's side because now it's insta-kill. Like, what? It's just a waste of time, extra time on the top of having to avoid it because that's part of the challenge. So it just really, so on top of already having to deal with 10 of these, like, what do I do about that? On top of 10 of these, I have to just be ready to react on the complete opposite side. And it's just, oh my god. I'd be ashamed if I got hit by that one, but... Because, like, look at this. What do I do about that ball? It doesn't count as a score now. Okay. No score. So they could just do that all they want, and I can't really get a score off of them just because of that. Why they ever decided to... Anyway, why they ever decided to implement an insta-kill feature that literally just wastes time on trying to score and plays against your muscle memory on trying to keep the ball away from your goal makes me wonder if this was a potential oversight. And it really only takes one insta-kill ball, just one, to end your entire run. That was my fault. See, like, I was so caught up with just trying to catch that ball because I just have to, because that's just something I'm doing. Then all of a sudden it turns red and I have to try pulling myself away as fast as possible. But I don't have the time to be able to do that because now it's just like I'm dead. Playing with muscle memory, reaction time, playing with general time, and with the fact that now you have to let these balls score since they don't score, is easily the worst. It's easily probably the worst design crystal challenge in the game. It's hard for all the wrong reasons. That one's my fault. I didn't even move. I'll let that one's on me. But oh my freaking god. I just can't. Like, this would be so much more enjoyable if it weren't for the fact that these balls also don't score on the opponent. If they scored on the opponent, that would be fine. And no, you can't use your shockwave to hit the insta-kill ball. I've tried it. Look at that. It doesn't work. Like, or at least that, or that. If I could at least block it with an if I could block the insta-kill ball for shockwave. Look at that. Like, Coco was just about to get that scored, but because she turned into an insta-kill ball, it doesn't count for anything. Effectively wasting the time of that whole... Oh my gosh. Even if this was on a score of 5, I'd probably be struggling because of all these balls that I have to worry about scoring too. And it's just... Oh my gosh. Just such a dumb crystal challenge. That one's my fault. Alright, one more attempt on this, and I'm gonna just get to a point where I could, see if I can maybe find a run where I can actually get through this crystal challenge. Because I swear it should not be this hard. look at that. Like, just because they turn it insta-kill, they could turn it insta-kill at the very last second and just keep you from scoring. And there's nothing you can really do about that. Although I gotta ask, what the heck is the whole point of the grayscale on it? Like, what's that all about? Like, is there grayscale just because of the ball and because the level looks too colorful? Because this platform is already looking too bright. It doesn't really, I mean, it isn't really too bright. It's like, it's just gray already, so. I feel like grayscaling this just to highlight the red ball does not really do anything. Unless it's like a movie reference. If it's a movie reference, I would completely be down for that, but I don't think it is. I honestly think I should just be hitting the ball without hitting the shockwave, just so I could be able to react. Or at least give myself some space so I can be able to actually hit it. Alright. Quick break and... No breaks. Let me just... Oh my gosh. I'll do this one more time for real. Then I'll get to the part where I actually win this sucker, because... Good freaking lord. I'm sorry, it's really that uninteresting. Not even like uninteresting, just it's long, it's tedious, and it goes against everything I already learned about the ballistics levels, including Skyballs itself. And trust me, these failing motors do not help whatsoever. But yeah, I'll just get to the part where I actually win this. I'm sorry, guys. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, yes! 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 It's over! It's over! Yes! I spent about 40 minutes on this one crystal challenge. And the one that ticks me off about this is that there was a point, I think I'm gonna show it, I think I've already showed it off in editing, but there was a point where I was actually so close to just finishing up that whole game and was just ready to be done with that. But then right when I was up to Tiny, right when I was all up on Tiny, just ready to hit that last ball and see if there was a good chance I could score, because it was like 1 to 3. Get it? It was 3 me and 1 Tiny. Right there, he turned into an insta-kill ball. I couldn't react because like I was too close to him and the freaking ball. The situations like that, I really want to understand what was the thought process when they were thinking about doing something like that. Because like it plays with your reaction time, it plays with your knowledge on the game, and it's just, I don't know. I just really want to know what was going on with that game. But that's okay, because we can finally move on and play the other games. I think the two we can play right now is just Drag and Drop and Mallet Mash. Oh. Wait, so what's the other one that I can play? Because I remember there was at least 2 that I could play. Or maybe it was just that one. Alright, so anyway, in the next part we will be playing some Drag and Drop. Oh my gosh, I'm just so happy I'm through with that. Anyway, this is notoriously signing. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more Crash Bash content, as well as follow me up on Twitter for Crash Bash news up until Crash Bandicoot 4. But until then, see ya.